We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Knights and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Now at the plate, Corey Ray. And we are set for baseball here this evening. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one. I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg.
Count is 1-2.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
George Brett is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Puig on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Ro, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Ready with the 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
He's through first and hustling for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Okay.
So now to the plate, Johnny Bench.
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Danger averted following the two-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Greg Maddux gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's real easy to see why this guy's one of the top pitchers. His strikeout per 9 ratio is off the charts. What does that tell me? Not only is his stuff good, but when he throws it in the strike zone, he's tough to hit. If he brings his A game, pack up your bats because he's going to punch out quite a few hitters.
In now, Will Clark. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
The first baseman, Fred McGriff.
And now a pitch on the way.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And another foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Now the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
That is big. The second baseman.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
To the plate now, Joe Morgan, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. High in the air out to center field. Hap is there, 2 gone.
Batting 7. The right fielder, number
Stepping
32.
up now, Jay Bruce. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. No score here as we play inning number 2. That evens it up 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Cal Ripken, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 6. The catcher, Jason Kendall.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the dependable Jason Kendall stands in. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And now a pitch on the way.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
Ground ball left side. Boggs has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 31.
Into the box, Greg Maddux. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Corey Ray will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Swings through it for strike number 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yasiel Puig is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Here's Jurickson Profar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
And the count will be full. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield.
If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Strasburg. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. To Iglesias for one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Will Clark. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. One left for Arizona. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping into the box. George Brett, he flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 1-0. Brett on at first, nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Number 5, Johnny Bench.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. And it is in time as Kendall came up firing there, and he put it right on the money. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Gloved by Clark, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Pitch on the way. Nope.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hit out towards second. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade.
Up next for Arizona, Wade Boggs. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Boggs is retired, 2 down now.
Batter number 8.
Now at the plate, Cal Ripken, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here.
Nope, that's a ball.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Count still at 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Digging in, Fred McGriff flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Joe Morgan is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that's finally over for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Coming to the plate now, Jay Bruce looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Strasburg on 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And he takes a called strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Runner at second here with one man out. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Clark is there. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
At the plate, Jason Kendall. He grounds it sharply to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Charlie Culberson is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Number 10, Charlie.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Iglesias for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Standing in, Greg Maddux. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting the take sign on right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate now, Corey Ray. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Charlie Culberson.
Digging in, Charlie Culberson. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Pitch on the way. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jurickson Profar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Steven Strasburg, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Ray is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 22, Will Clark.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Clark. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A high fastball is in there.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We are still scoreless. Ready for another shot now, Andrew Jones. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Happ has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The catcher,
Stepping up to the plate, Johnny Bench. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now pitch on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
now batting.
Ready for another chance? Fred McGriff. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. Last half of the seventh here, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 to count. To 2-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Still even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The next 3-2. To third. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade.
One gone now in the Arizona seventh, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fouled away. Fastball well outside. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that AB right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Cal Ripken comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Behind 0-2 now. And And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Hot shot to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Ready now, Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. First delivery to him on the way. Smoke toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. At the plate, Jose Iglesias 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul for strike 2. A pause, and the 0-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Into the box now, Jason Kendall. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
And Kendall swings and misses that time as he falls behind 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Enos Slaughter will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. He's got that average up over 340 now. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. The 1-1 home. Swing and a line drive. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Jurickson Profar digs in next as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Bounce to first. Fielded by McGriff. One there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 9th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. James Hoyt will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Eric Davis will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Playing right field and batting 9, number 44.
Dwight Smith Jr. is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask. Now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hoyt is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Ready with another 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Popped him up. Bonds into shallow left. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Corey Ray, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way, fouled off. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now batting, Charlie Culberson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. 2 out, nobody on. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one run can win it as we head to the... Joaquin Soria comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Striding into the box, Eric Davis. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Soria has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Will Clark stands in as he looks at a called strike. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box, Wade Boggs, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And it's fouled away. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And that's in there, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away. Ready once again, Cal Ripken. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And there's ball one.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The set and the 1-1. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now, Andrew Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Andrew Jones.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's taken for strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Stepping in, Johnny Bench. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Fred McGriff. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Jason Kendall, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and there were two down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Brandon Belt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Brandon.
Nope. Lays off 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Bruce. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Still no score. Caleb Ferguson takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 64, Caleb Ferguson.
Stepping in, Joe Morgan. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far.
Leading off for Indiana, the second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Grounded weakly to the left. And that's out number one.
Now batting.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
One ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce. The 2-0 is a fastball high, and it's 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. But someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. He's got it, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 11.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Kendall goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we still have no score. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Jurickson Profar. Now here's the pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
A ball and a strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the 2-1. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
At the plate, Eric Davis. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Count now a ball and a strike.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Will Clark, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We are still scoreless. Dwight Evans will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Dwight Evans.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. And there's one gone to start the 12th. Digging in, Corey Ray. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Rounded down the third baseline. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So a runner at second, two down now, and here comes Andrew. Here's the first pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Spinning a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. One and two. Here it is. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to. Brendan Brennan will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Riding in once again, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Looks like corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Brennan, 30 years of age. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there's one away.
The third baseman, Wade.
So coming to the plate, Wade Boggs. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Cal Ripken. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And that misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Ready with the 2-0.
Ball in.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop. Lofted in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ryan Barucki takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 52.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Johnny Bench. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Barucki, a 6'4" lefty. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Now to the plate, Fred McGriff. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. The pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And a clean base hit. So he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Joe Morgan stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. He's running. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. On to Clark at first, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ian Happ.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
And now a pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Happ with a 2-1 count now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Kendall.
Digging in once again, Jason Kendall. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A ball and a strike.
One ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. The pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Tomey, 33 years old. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And the Diamondbacks are going to walk off winners. And guys, one of the big keys to the Diamondbacks' victory in this one was the start turned in by this man, Steven Strasburg. Picture perfect there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Ryan Barucki claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score.